The time for you to live is right now. The clock is ticking, but we have one shot at this thing called life. Time to work on it. Work-life balance, it's a myth. Y'all have a minute for a story? These guys are here till 11:30. I'm stuck. I'm going to listen, right? I'm going to tell you a story about a guy I used to know. This guy used to work in the lumber industry, and he was focused. He was full of piss and vinegar, and he went into work every day, and he was trying to climb that corporate ladder. He worked with the company for 10 years. Got a promotion, became a branch manager, did all the things that needed to be done. And in the 20 months that he was a branch manager, he fell into this rut, I guess. He began doing what everybody else did. He went down to the local diner that was right on the corner, conveniently located 75 yards down the street, every day for lunch. Meatloaf, gravy, mashed potatoes, baked ziti, lasagna, all those good things. He also during each day, 2 to 3 sodas a day, candy bars in the afternoon, whatever it took to get through the day. And if you're not familiar with the lumber industry, one of the things is that you have to put a minimum of 70-hour work weeks in, and that's just kind of the entry onto the playing field. So knowing that, he put in 80 hours a week. He neglected his wife. His doctor, which he had to see every year for a heart condition that he had, told him, got to be careful. Your weight's getting up there. He gained over 50 pounds in 20 months. And his cholesterol numbers, blood pressure numbers, going through the roof. One night, he was lying in bed with his wife, who at that time was 9 months pregnant with their first child. And he felt something happen. He felt a numbness on the left side. And the left side, and it went right down, all the way down the left side into his leg, down to his foot. And before he knew it, before he could reach over to his wife to explain what was going on, he realized he couldn't speak. He couldn't explain to her what was happening. The next thing he knew, he found himself in the hospital. And the doctors told him that he had a stroke. If you don't realize by now, the story's about me. Remember, if you're not designing and planning your own life, somebody else is going to be happy with you. And their definition of balance, your definition of balance, are going to be two different things. We just focus on work, but there's other areas of our life that we have to focus on. In order for us to achieve success in our life, satisfaction and fulfillment, we have to attend to all these things. We have to give focus to all of them. In the midst of everything else that we do and all the little Murphys that pop up here and there that we have to take care of and all the demands that are placed on us. And I know it's kind of overwhelming. It happened to me actually it was a year ago this month, that really gave me a different perspective on this. My oldest daughter, Lindsay, 13, she just went into the bigger school, 7th through 12th, and she decided to join the cross-country team. And I drove from where I was. It was like a 3-hour trip. I'm all over the place. So I drove the 3 hours to get to the other school, and I got to see her take off on her first race. And at the end of that race, at the end of the meet, instead of going home with the other kids on the bus, she came home with me. So she got in my car, we took off, we're talking about her day, and she's all excited because she's making that transition, and I was excited to listen. I was excited for her because she is making that transition nicely, and she was all happy and stuff, and we're talking in deep conversation. I must have made a wrong turn out of the school. A half hour later, we're talking, and I'm driving, and I realized that we are completely lost in the Catskill Mountains. I took the wrong, I don't even know what direction I'm headed, north, south, east, or west. So during that conversation, I explained to her, sweetheart, we're lost. And she said to me, that's okay, Daddy. I like getting lost with you. We went home that night. She took her shower. She got in bed. I I went in, tucked her in as I do every night, and give her a kiss. And she grabbed a hold of me and gave me a big extra hug. And she said, I loved getting lost with you today. Now, think about that. What did I do? Did I buy her a new iPhone? Did I take her on a shopping spree, go to Disney World? What did I do?
You spent time with her.
I spent time with her. It's the little things that we do in life that make the biggest difference. Okay? And I'm here to tell you, if you invest the smallest little effort in different areas of your life, you will be able to transform your life tenfold. Anybody here jump out of bed in the morning? Come on. Are you kidding? Do you? All right. Let's go. All right. We need that uncertainty in our life. We need variety. That's why I get all excited. My wife and I, we're pretty frugal with our money. We don't go out a lot to the movies. But when I do go out to the movies, I get pretty excited. Why? It's uncertainty. I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. All right? It's just the little things in life. Anybody ever seen that? Have you seen that new Bourne movie yet? That sucked. I was so disappointed. Uncertainty. Here I am. I'm going. We get there. Popcorn's $55 later. Sit down. How many people here within their organizations have the work-life balance topic come up? Maybe anybody have some wellness coaching through your workplaces? How about Dress Down Fridays? You have that? Yeah? All right. That'll really give us work-life balance. That'll solve the whole problem. People for them. Do we? No. We do it for ourselves. It makes us feel good. And if we begin our lives, if we're living a life that's balanced, okay, a life that's satisfying to us, can we give that to someone else? Just by making the changes in your life, you're going to be giving to others, whether you realize it or not, because you're going to start to shine among the people that you're surrounded by. And they're going to want to know, hey, what did you do? How did you do this? Let them know. Contribute. Because you have the power to choose, you can choose to leave here a different person. Be guided by your purpose and fueled by your passion. You all take care now. Thank you.